Hi friends, welcome to Sailing Liberty.
We're really glad you're back.
This week we're gonna fix the leaks on the sailboat.
Yeah, it's happening. They're coming out everywhere. The rainy season, I'll show you what you're dealing with.
Finish up the Beneteau.
That's right. Get the water on the outside where it belongs.
Yes, it's always constant fight between us and the Mother Nature. We want to keep the water out from the sailboat.
Exactly. Rainy season and the sea will relentless and always coming at you.
Yes.
Hey, I also want to thank Joe for moving up the ranks on Patreon. Welcome to the crew, sir.
And in the computer club, big thank you to Peter Campau. Thank you so much.
Wow.
And William Hansen, thank you so much. We have done 92% and we are almost there.
An impressive showing for a core membership team. Thank you guys so much in the computer club and the Patreons, of course.
Oh, and I don't want to forget, I'm gonna show you how to pickle ginger.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
they said it couldn't be done.
Today
on Sailing Liberty! Oh my gosh, careful, you almost tipped over. The rainy season teaches you one thing. Your boat is leaking everywhere. You know, we came from a place that the weather was very dry even in the winter. But now we're in a wet, rainy area, which is gonna only get wetter when further south we go into the tropics. The rainy seasons are gonna really soak the boat. Rains every day, whatever, you name it. So this is the time to fix the leaks. We've got leaks everywhere. And it's a project we hope to put off into the future, but we got to dive in and get started on it now. We got about half of the hardware on board and the other half is waiting in our wish list. If you want to buy us some, that'd be great, but we got to start cutting, replacing, drilling, and bolting. So let's get started by taking something apart. Hey, you gotta break some eggs if you want to make a cake. Let's make a cake. Wow, what did we do before the oscillating tool? This sucker makes short work of jobs that you wouldn't even know where to begin with back in the day. So, whoo, yeah, my best friend on board. Oh, except for
what?
Alan. Except for Alan. What? All right, gotta grab a screwdriver. Let's get this thing taken apart. Yep, leaky stanchion bases. It's like, it's old boat 101 stuff. And you know, you like to think you could just imagine you already did this back when you first got the boat, but it becomes a very low priority when you know you have major mechanical things to deal with, which we've done. And actually having this on the agenda, it's very good news.
In theory, we wanted to do next the chain blades or the wind turbine, but we have to postpone it because it's leaking everywhere and it's getting worse and worse. It's leaking in my room, it's leaking above the nav station and tripping down on the radio. It's leaking above our bookshelf. So we have to deal with all of the leaks or interior and all the equipment inside that goes bad.
Yeah, the bathroom leaks and the kitchen leaks, yeah. Those don't matter.
And we want to be comfortable on the boat. When it rains, we want to be cozy and not worry about the water dripping through the boat and the mold growing in my closet.
Laugh it up, kid.
Let's get it fixed and have those cozy nights on the boat when it rains.
Can't be on a schedule on a sailboat.
No. Three massive projects, friends, now. We're gonna do lifelines, we're gonna do chain blades and wind turbine before we're gonna paint the boat.
And that's not even on the list.
Yes, but these are our three major things, and then we are through all of the big refit stage of Liberty.
Amen.
Amen.
May it be as ye say.
Is it from the Bible?
No, I just made that up. Sounds good though, right?
Yeah.
Well, these are coming right out. This is, whoa!
Whoa!
Okay, I think we gotta take some weight off of this thing. Whoa,
Whoa.
Okay, it's coming apart pretty nice.
Look at that, this broke.
Well, there's a lot of breaks. Some of them are broken here, some are broken here. This one's broken right through there. I hadn't noticed that was a thing yet.
So these are not very safe like that.
Well,
more or less.
They're pretty old. This base is actually pretty good. A lot of them have all kinds of crevice corrosion. You'll see when we take another one apart, but That one's actually the best one I've seen on the boat. Wow, you're depending on that lifeline. It's cracking and crumbling. That's not a good thing. You gotta count on your lifelines to keep you alive. What do we got here? Looks like a job for little Richard Prybar. I'll be back.
I started the order from Amazon. These fittings are 3/16 stainless steel, and for 2 I paid $30. We have 10 right now, and we need about 22. Was it 22?
I think so, yeah.
And I'm not sure actually if it fits. Fits.
Show us how that's gonna go in the future.
Okay, in the future, this is gonna go on the wall with a little block of wood. We're gonna cut this flush, leave the old screws in the furniture and cover them with epoxy and paint them, because we can't reach them inside without demolishing whole boat. We did it already in my room and it was horrible. I hated it. So this is how we do it. It's not because we're lazy, it's because we're smart.
Yeah, we're keeping all the mess outside. Honey, tell us how you really feel. That smile now that says 1,000 words. Now get back to work. Come on, little Richard. Little Richard Prybar.
This is the old texture, and somebody slapped a coat of house paint.
You can see the dirt buildup around these screw holes.
Yeah.
This is where it was still sealed.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where there was a constant water supply to the screw heads.
Super happy that is cleaning it up. A bunch of my clothes are still hanging in here, waiting to get washed, and there are a bunch of clothes that already got washed. And here are my expensive clothes. My Ted Baker dress. This is my Marilyn dress. Can't wash it because the bleeds are coming out. This is a really, oh my gosh, I don't even want to look at it if something is wrong with it. Fur. Convinced Ted that I need a fur, maybe for Christmas photo shoot or something. Expensive suit for if we meet the president or something. Not the like in some island local president. So have to look nice. Okay, gaffer Dave. Every time we stop the leaks, doesn't rain in my bedroom anymore. Have to think right now how we're gonna do it. We're gonna go to the postal office or UPS to pick up 2 more fittings I just ordered. We ordered them 1 by 1.
Yeah.
And we're gonna put the ionizer on just now. In order to clean up all the mold, I'm going to put the ionizer. What is ionizer and how it works? Well, ionizer is releasing negatively charged ions into the air, which are attaching themselves to the positively charged mold particles, and then they're gonna become heavy and not airborne. So I'm gonna come in 2 hours or so and clean the surfaces. I have to go out from the boat because you cannot breathe this in. It is not the permanent solution. The permanent solution is to fix the leaks and to deal with all of the molds. So let's put it on. I put it 2 hours. Oops. I will put my inverter on. Tiny inverter, 410 watts. It's working. I'm holding my breath, and I'm gonna put it in here to clean up the mold.
Let's go for a boat ride.
Let's go to the boat ride. Also, we have been borrowing it out to very good friends who we know are bringing it back and saving a couple of things in town. Sailors helping sailors.
Wait for my daddy-o, wait for my daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. 'Twas early in the morning, Before I rose to travel, up comes a band of footmen, likewise Captain Farrell. I first produced my pistol, for she stole away my rapier. Couldn't shoot the water, so a prisoner I was taken. Doo-rama, doo-rama-da. Wait for my daddy-o, wait for my daddy-o, there's whiskey in a jar. Anyone can aid me, 'tis my brother in the army. If I can find his station in Cork or in Killarney, and if he'll go with me, we'll go roving in Kilkenny. And I'm sure he'll treat me better than my old sporting Jenny. I said, ooh-rama, doo-rama-da. Wait for my daddy-o, wait for my daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar.
Every time we have few extra bucks, I'm ordering us stanchion bases. I got those used ones, they're a bit scratched up, but I don't think it matters, right?
If they were a little bit cheaper, that's great, because I think we need like 22 of them, and who's keeping track?
Yeah, they were $3 cheaper with scratch marks.
That's fine.
Puffs right out.
Yeah, we'll probably scratch them up ourselves. All right, back on our friends Beneteau, and the parts are in from Defender. It's all about equipment and provisioning. In this case, it's equipment. Okay, some good hose clamps, quality. Got a T-fitting, that's a good thing. Ooh. These are cast products, beyond reproach, the best marine metals you can get. No one's going to be saying anything bad about the materials and the workmanship on this part of the boat, because it's all top shelf marine quality stuff. Should last a lifetime. And we got the 3/4 hose. Perfect. This goes directly to the valve. This is what they would call in a valve setup, in a Thru-Hull setup, this is called the tailpiece.
Awesome.
All right, let's go put it right onto the barb and get the fitting right onto that. All right, out with the old. Gonna start with some new tubing and everything and just get it all refreshed back to marine quality goodness. Now we're going to do our final assembly. This is our Graco barb fittings. They're going to go to a nice bronze T. And no one can say we didn't use the right materials or that I didn't put on my Teflon tape the right way. Because you know what? There's a million great ideas out of them and I only know a few 100,000. And learning them every day. Nice and tight like that. See how I'm rolling it? Very nice. We're all learning together here how to fix boats and make our dreams come true. They're totally marine quality. Yeah. And a little bit of sailors helping sailors along the way. Oh yeah. Thanks for all the great comments and tips, everybody. This whole thing with the Beneteau plumbing problems, it's a very big subject. Beneteau has come out and kind of admitted it. We all got to make sure when you're looking at these production boats, fixing these boats up, you got to really take it seriously below the waterline because they didn't when they built it. They're going to go to a nice Graco T-fitting and into the tailpiece that comes out of our Marlon Seacock. When you're doing a Thru-Hull and a Seacock, whatever piece goes on the shipboard side of the Seacock is called the tailpiece, and that's the tailpiece here. Wow, we used the whole box. 9 out of 10. I guess that's goes pretty quick. Hey, it's below the waterline. You got to take something seriously on this sailboat life, and that's going to be one of them. Below the waterline is a big deal.
2 hose clamps and both in opposing sides.
Exactly.
Tightening up.
You know it, I know it, now everybody knows it. You got the right materials in place. It goes quick, planned out, ordered up, picked up, and put in. 2 hose clamps. If one quits, one rusts, one cracks, you still got a working hose clamp. Each hose clamp should be good enough. 2 should be twice as good as much, if you know what I'm saying. I'm putting the final heat on it. I can just imagine someone out there with 5,000 feet of sea below them. This is the one Thru-Hull that they're not going to have to worry about. Out of like 20. So anyway, this is the one I worked on, and that's how you should always look at it. You should always make sure that you're fixing things and making things better on a boat, because we all count on the ethic, the moral standing of making the boat better. No shortcuts, no cheapskate, nothing. You have to do it right. It's just a matter of life and death. And even more important, it's a matter of somebody else's life. You know, you can take chances with your own life, that's up to you, but the next owner, think about that. It's important, because that is a moral dilemma.
And we still recommend to take the boat out and replace the Thru-Hull itself.
Yeah. All right, that's your check valve right there. The old check valve. The shower sump probably wants to bubble up through the sink. Nobody wants that. That shower water, you know, that should be swimming with the fishes.
Everyone, if you haven't yet checked out Defender, it's a great website for the mariners to order the stuff. Often it's cheaper, and you know they only have the products that are quality.
Thing of beauty is a joy forever.
Hey guys, got to love when the plan comes together. Rock solid. Sorry. What else to say that?
Couldn't help yourself.
Oh my god. Oh gosh, it's done and we can go home. Ugh.
Don't mind if I do.
They don't have pickled ginger in this store in Publix, so I googled and it's super easy to do pickled ginger. So all I do is getting fresh ginger right now. Second main ingredient what you need is vinegar. I'm gonna take organic rice vinegar, 2 ingredients from the store, and you're gonna have perfect pickled ginger. Better than in the restaurant. This is my second time making pickled ginger at home, and I'm just so amazed how much better it is than store-bought. First step is to peel it. It's best to start with the young, large ginger because then it's less fibrous.
Those are some beautiful ginger you got at the store.
Thank you. I touched and sniffed every one of them and picked out the best.
That's fine. That's what I did too.
Wow. My first ever mandolin. They bought me a glove. He said if I get cut, he's gonna throw me in the water.
I said I'm gonna throw you in the river. Which is made of water.
Chainmail glove to protect my fingers. They filmed 12 seasons Iron Chef America, and almost every chef got cut in some point. I'm slicing the ginger up to very thin rose petal slices while protecting my fingers.
That's what we used to call the old mandolin, the finger trimmer.
Beautiful.
Just takes one hand and nice steady hand movements back and forth. Firm but gentle touch.
Powerful strokes. The first time I wanted a mandolin was when I saw the most delicious apple cake, and I want to try it out soon.
Super thin slices?
Yeah, super thin slices, custard, apple custard cake.
Ooh, do you think we have an apple cake in our future?
I can see one.
Mmm.
A lot of ginger. I'm all done. I keep those knobs for cooking. I don't want to go too close to the blade. And friends, always remember, this used to be a part of the problem. I did not have good pickled ginger in local department store, and now it is part of the solution. I discovered something much more delicious and nutritious without any chemicals. So always remember, sometimes the problem is part of the solution, and it's gonna be all much better in the end. Many recipes recommend to put a little bit salt on the ginger to get this spiciness down. I'm gonna try this time. I like the spiciness. If you don't like it, you can put some salt and let it rest for half an hour. Now let's do the brine. This is organic rice vinegar, 1 cup.
That's the main volume of the brine.
Half a cup of sugar. If you want a little bit less sugar, you put a little bit less sugar, or use xylitol, which is lower glycemic index. 1/4 of the cup of water. It's like simple syrup. I want the sugar to melt before I'm gonna put it in the jar together with ginger, and a little bit of salt for the taste. I like salty food. I will heat it up until almost to the boil. Ginger is ready for the brine. This is a lot of ginger slices. Yeah, I love mandolin. The brine is ready, and brine goes on the top. Everyone, friends, this is pickled ginger a la bikini buccaneer, ready in 5 minutes, and I can't wait to taste it next week. I have plans to make some extra delicious sushi sandwiches.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit. It's not yet ready to eat.
Give it a week, right?
Give it a week, yeah.
Hey, Arizu.
Ah, amazing. Look at that. It's so beautiful. Is it a little bit pink? I can see a little bit pink. So, great. Can't believe I can do it at home, and it's even better. Now when I go to a restaurant, taste their ginger, it tastes like chemicals.
Yeah, that was like 10 minutes.
5, said 5.
That was like 5 minutes too. Can you believe it? Cookie Chef. All right, today's the day. We are happy with our new pressure system. It's working great. It's been going pretty strong for a week, no question, no problem. And we're gonna mount it permanently so we have access to it from outside the cabinet, and it's in a dry environment, so there's no concern about corrosion. Keep a close eye on it, and we can see what the pressure is at any time and make any adjustments that we may need. Plus, it's pretty cool to be able to see what's going on with one of your most important systems anytime you want.
Oh, so you're gonna put it low?
Well, it needs to be low because I want the hoses going uphill so there's no air trapped in the line. So they kind of have to be low. And that's looking like a pretty good spot right there. It's 21 inches in.
You want a Sharpie?
Thank you, darling. Arr. Back up and take everything apart that you just did. Time to take them off again. Let's make it happen. It feels like only yesterday that I was in this cabinet. Woo! No turning back now. This is the point of no return. It's always thrilling when you are drilling a hole in your furniture. Did your mom let you drill holes in the furniture when you were a kid? Think about it. There might have been a reason for that, but I feel compelled to drill a hole in the furniture. It's getting a little crispy. Thanks for the comments, guys. It's getting a little crispy out here, and appreciate the good input. Thanks to the rest of you as well. Thanks for the comments. I'll be sure to wear them. Anyway, point well taken. We've always intended to mount the switch outside the cabinet as long as Mrs. agreed, and we're doing it right now because it's dry out here. Can you hear the thing clicking? And have a look at it anytime you want. I'm sure we're going to check it a lot because, you know. And then, of course, the gauge is going to be the best part. Getting away from the beam a little bit. Also, we're getting below a hose that's on the other side of this wall that kind of blocked the hole. So gauging everything kind of down into like this open spot. That's the one that hurts right there. Ooh.
Ah! Oi!
Hey, get me a knife. Somebody get me a knife. All right, a little trim on the veneer there. I don't want to snag too much trim off of there. You know, the veneer is getting a little crispy on this boat. So you take it easy on the old girl. Let's see if it fits. I'm ready if you are. I guess that we're happy with the results. Just saying. All right, one more thing. Let's get the switch in here. There's nothing beats the real thing. Let's hold it in place. See how it's gonna go. We're going to center the hose on the switch at 2 1/4. That gives us a little wiggle room. Now let's scare the missus. Reverse it out. Yeah, it's doing a good job. It's a little bit wearisome now. I'm going to give a little foot action here.
Stop!
How about, is it splintering a lot?
I'm happy it's not the other side like this. What the heck?
All right.
Are you happy?
Nice hole for sure.
Yeah. Wow. Looks great.
All right. We got some work to do on this switch plate. We got to drill a couple holes in this thing for the wires, and we got to put a screw in there to stabilize it as well.
It is quite nice actually.
I'm glad you like it. Rock solid. This is kind of a victory lap, you know, coming back and hooking everything up again. It is a journey, and we've already made it back. All right.
Wow, one of your visions are coming to reality. Beautiful. Well guys, you know, it's getting serious when we put the holes in our boat. They've got the beacons out and we have the gauges on the wall. Now we wire it up and it is ready to go. We can control everything. And the next step is also spray. We don't spray before we do the permanent installation because all the hair, dust and crumbs can stick on the oil. It's
insects. Moths.
Okay, it's like putting the tanning lotion in the beach and rolling around in the sand.
Have you ever noticed how all the cans rust on your boat? Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Even the Corrosion X can is rusting. All right, let's spray a little Corrosion X on this thing. See if we can't put an X on corrosion. Sometimes you got to delay the spray. You know what? You wouldn't want to spray all over the place before the job is done. Get the job done, everything tightened up, and then spray away.
What about on the contacts too, like the screws?
Okay. Good old steel housing. I think we're freaking pretty good there, kids. All right. Little corrosion protection. Never hurt anybody. Remember, always use protection.
Ted!
You wouldn't want to have rust on your boat. or anything else for that matter. Enough with the hose clamps. All this science, we're still using hose clamps. That's all I can say. Hose clamps. 16 hose clamps later, let's power up and see if one of them leaks. Really? You want to do it? Okay. Go ahead, have a look. Get under there. Ready?
Yeah.
Action.
Nothing leaks.
Make sure the air goes out of these. 2 pumps.
Nice. Pressure is going up.
All right, we got our 2-gallon pressure vessel. Comes right through here in the stack. Top thing in the stack, that's our gauge. The next thing down, that's our pressure switch. And that takes a reading right from the system. Yeah, gotta love it when a plan comes together. Solid gold, rock solid, beautiful, and we'll keep you updated, but so far we're looking like we got a winner. Oh yeah.
It's October, everyone.
What a great week. Brings us right into October and our very last month before the end of hurricane season and the big trip south.
Oh yeah.
It's been a great week and we really thank you guys and the Computer Club especially. It might be our last week to keep the Computer Club open, so check that pinned comment for the link. Let's get over the top and let's get Helen working faster, harder, and better with that new computer. God bless you guys.
Thanks for watching.
We'll see you next time on Sailing Liberty. Then we look forward to seeing you on the next show. Sailing Liberty.